Heroin use in our country is a serious problem.
Sure is. Research shows 3.8 million people over the age of 12 will try heroin at some point in their life. About 560,000 people used heroin last year. 338,000 people used heroin last month. And more people try heroin for the first time just before their 21st birthday. Tonight, ABC 15's Tim Vetcher takes us for an in-depth look to show us how heroin not only affects users, but of course, families.
This is the kid that is no longer with us.
Jim DeArmond had a lifetime of memories to look forward to with his 21-year-old grandson, Brandon. But a phone call last Wednesday dashed their future together in an instant.
He was the greatest person around. Great person. He had a great attitude about everything. He was very happy.
But that happiness apparently hid a dark side, one his family learned about when they found Brandon's lifeless body on his bedroom floor. Based on evidence found at the scene, investigators believe Brandon overdosed on heroin.
There was no time for a reaction other than just tears.
According to the Drug Abuse Warning Network, the Valley saw 139 people 21 years of age and under go to the emergency room for heroin in 2004. In 2009, that number spiked to 445, an increase of more than 200%.
Heroin cannot be something that's on a parent's back burner. You know, when you look at the number of emergency room related visits and you look at the number of kids going to the ER with these symptoms from heroin use, you know, it's disturbing.
Shelley Mowry with Drug Free AZ tells me teens often switch to heroin for a cheaper high when other drugs such as oxycodone become too expensive.
What happens with heroin use is that it has an huge effect on the respiratory system. So oftentimes these kids just go to sleep and they simply don't wake up.
There was no telltale signs that she could see.
Jim wanted to share his story so that other families might not have to go through what his has.
What he found was right here in Fountain Hills.
And as Jim says, if it can happen here, it can happen anywhere. In Fountain Hills, I'm Tim Vetcher, ABC 15 News.